Hello there, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your August 2026 money and career reading. My name is Victoria, and this is Radiant Moon Tarot. If you are returning, a warm welcome back to you guys. And if you are new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you guys. I hope you do enjoy your reading. If you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help with the algorithm to get the videos seen. So I do thank you so much in advance. So we are in eclipse season here, guys, and Leo, you are the star of the show. So get ready to be in the spotlight. This is all about you. Happy birthday, by the way, to all of you Leos out there celebrating this month. We've got a solar eclipse, right? We're in eclipse season, okay? So we got a solar eclipse, which is a new moon in your sign. And this happens on August the 12th. Now, a new moon is great for new beginnings, trying different things, looking at things from a new perspective, even putting a fresh spin on something or making some changes, right? So some of you are maybe, having a little bit of a different look, a different perspective about your financial situation, or, perhaps you're looking at your job, where you work, who you work with, what position you currently hold in your workplace. Are you satisfied? Is there room for growth? Are you getting things out of your job that you want, or is it like a constant daily struggle? This can be a wonderful time for you for a new job, a new career prospect, maybe even starting your own business on the side, whatever it happens to be for you. We've got this new fresh energy all coming in here for you. And eclipses bring fated changes. They are portals of opportunities, so really use this one. And they bring unexpected endings, unexpected new beginnings. And of course, you guys have Jupiter freshly in your sign as well. Jupiter is our most benefic planet, our most helpful, our most beneficial. And Jupiter is our planet of abundance, good luck, good fortune, expansion, growth, all of these wonderful things, and can bring us unexpected blessings and help you open up those doors of opportunity. So really use this wonderful portal here to help you along on your journey. Sometimes we get a little bit of magic in the air right away. Sometimes we're just kind of starting to open up to things, and so things, it is a solar eclipse, it is brand new, so anything from 2 weeks to a month to 6 months from now, when we're going to have a full moon in your sign, and even up to a couple of years for these eclipse portals, right? But ultimately, though, you are sparking an ignition. You are lighting a match. Okay, so get ready for that. We've got a lunar eclipse on the 27th. It's a full moon in Pisces, end of a cycle, wrapping things up, tying up some loose ends, and letting some things go. It's not necessarily the things you want to let go. It's the things that you need to let go of. And the universe will usually show you what that is or bring something to your attention. So really exciting here for you is also on August 8th, okay? 8/8, the 8th month, the 8th day. We've got the Lionsgate portal. That opens up on July 26th, closes August 12th, the same day as your new moon. And the Lionsgate portal is very ancient in its energy. It is a time of cosmic alignment, but it is when the sun is in your sign and it aligns with Sirius, which is our spiritual sun, the brightest one in the sky, Orion's belt, the earth, but also the pyramids of Egypt. This did signify way back when a time of fertility and abundance, because it signifies a time of the flooding of the Nile. So it's got a lot of ancient elements attached to this. So not only is it a time of cosmic alignment, a surge of spiritual energy, it is also an amplified manifestation portal. And again, because Jupiter is in your sign, you've got extra firepower behind all of this. So really use this to amplify your energy, to put yourself out there, make some changes, or just do things a little bit differently. When we change something, we quite often get different results in our day-to-day, even if it's just about being more positive, or whatever it happens to be for you. You might magically find investment opportunities. You might be looking at your money a little bit differently and going, okay, I used to be a loosey-goosey with my money. Maybe now I need to do things a little bit differently, switch it up a little bit to save my cash, right? Whatever it happens to be for you, it's all about you, your goals, your dreams. Let's see what the cards have to say for you guys. We've got Goddess of the Moon here, so really a time of heightened intuition and connection with the cosmos for you. Okay, so these eclipses are going to be really important for you guys. Now, the Goddess of the Moon is also about getting receptive. Okay, so being receptive. Something is coming your way, whether it's an idea or an inspiration or an opportunity, some growth, something that you don't know about yet, perhaps, then really just open yourself up to possibilities. When we expand our horizons, we shift perspectives, we quite often do discover something a little bit different or a little bit better for us. This also does speak to your intuition. Okay, really do listen to that, because our intuition will often point us in a direction that we may not have thought about. Right? We may not have thought about it. We may not have maybe we didn't recognize something, right? But your intuition will kind of show you a path forward. It's up to you whether to take the path, because quite often it is the path less traveled, the path unknown, or maybe it is the path known to you and you've been overthinking things, right? Whatever that is, really trust your instincts. But this does represent the cycles in our lives, right? And so right now you are beginning a brand new cycle with your new moon. So really do take advantage of that and, set some intentions and goals, short term and long term, right? Because then you get those wins when you select the short term ones, right? We like those little wins along the way. Yes, we like the big things too, because we're human. But with those little things really do add up. We also have here the thinking woman. Now, this can be your energy, right? Number one, feminine energy, open and receptive, looking at the big picture, right? But the thinking woman can be you in the sense as well that you are analyzing something, okay? You're thinking about something, you could even discover some information, okay? When we have the thinking woman, this can also represent a person who may play a significant role in your life. Now, this person would probably be relatively knowledgeable about a lot of things. So this can be you going and seeing, say, a career counselor. This could be you, perhaps you are on the quest for a higher education or more information, and this is you deciding, I'm going to go back to school or I'm going to take this course, right? If you want to go from worker bee into leadership, which is your natural progression, right? Leos are leaders. Okay. If you are thinking about that, maybe you need a couple management courses under your belt, right? If you want to take yourself, let's say you're an accountant, right? You want to take yourself from, being like a bookkeeper up to like a fully professional accredited accountant, right? Maybe you've got to take some courses for that, right? You usually have to pass a test as well. So, this can really be about using your brain, expanding your knowledge, or really just kind of thinking about things, analyzing things, and then figuring things out. It's not an impulsive or reckless energy. So whether it's a person that's here to help you, that you can consult with, you may need to pay for their services, okay, to get something back, but that can actually really help you as well. Let them do the thinking and do the analysis for you, right? If you've got the means for that, that can sometimes be really helpful, right? Get someone else to use their knowledge and experience that you might not have, right? But this is a very helpful energy, a very helpful person in your world. It could be someone new, could be someone you already know, okay? But the thinking woman, think of someone who is smart, intelligent, and willing to help, right? Really willing to help. You could partner up with this person in some way, maybe in your workplace as well. Let's see. Ooh, thank you very much. Your energy coming in. We've got the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is about shifting perspective, right? The Hanged Man is, number one, an energy of patience, okay? So for some of you here this month, your patience is paying off. You've been waiting for something. Boom, here it is, okay? These portals, these doors are opening up for you. The Hanged Man is also, about looking at things in a different way, right? Looking at the big picture, flipping the script sometimes, right? Because the Hanged Man, he's just hanging, right? So how do you need to flip the script or flip your perspective? When we do that and we see the big picture, we walk a mile in someone's shoes, we get enlightenment, right? So there is enlightenment coming in. It may feel a little bit like there's nothing happening externally, but there's a lot going on inside. Now with the Hangman, yes, patience is maybe required, but again, can be paying off. But the Hangman is also about surrender, sacrifice, and letting things go and stepping into the flow. Right? We're stepping into the flow. We're letting go of the need for control, for timing, for specifics as well. We are also, we are also letting go of whatever is standing in your way, right? And, yes, you are fearless and courageous. You are the lion. But, we've all got a flip side, a shadow side. So this can be letting go of fear and recognizing your true potential, right? Sometimes we feel stuck or stagnant, and it's because we're like, well, I don't know, I'm kind of comfortable where I am. Maybe it doesn't bring me everything, but at least I know what to expect every day. I don't have surprises. Well, flip that around, right? Because things should be exciting or fulfilling for you. And with Jupiter in your sign, you're very encouraged to get out of your comfort zone, and you'll be rewarded for that in big time ways as well, right? Jupiter's always bringing you those opportunities. So use your luck, all right? Use your luck and use your this helpful hand of expansion and growth for you, right? Abundance is yours when Jupiter is in your sign. So again, there may not be a lot going on externally, but there's a lot going on internally, energetically. Okay, things are kind of getting aligned for you here, but also we've got to let something go. And it can be old habits, patterns, and behaviors about money. It can be old fears and worries and doubts. It can be a lack mentality that perhaps you have had for, something here, right? And this is where we're shaking all those little bits loose that we're not going to carry with us. We also have coming in here the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, wonderful energy. This is an energy of having fun, of celebrating, of hitting a milestone somewhere in your life. Now, for one, Four of Wands, it can represent a party. So throw yourself a little bit of a party. Take a time out from the hustle and bustle. Allow some energy to expand and to help you. And in the meantime, spend some time with family, with friends. Have a big backyard barbecue, invite some people over, whatever that is, right? But the Four of Wands is a great, great card. It is known as your 1111 card, right? And 1111 is, number one, very spiritual in its energy, but it is also about your wishes and dreams. Make a wish, set your intentions, new or improved things in your life, right? And when we do that and we embrace with all of this positive vibes, right? Because the Four of Wands is majorly positive, right? Then the magic can happen. So, can this kind of quiet and hanging out and not a lot going on energy coincide with this vibrant and I'm going to have a party and celebrate things kind of energy? Yes. For some of you here, something that you've been waiting for is coming in, okay, with that Four of Wands, right? It's like, I've been waiting for this, and here you go, because that Four of Wands is a higher level of commitment. It's a milestone for you. So whether it's a birthday, a celebration, a party, a get together, maybe even going on vacation, right? That promotion, that raise, that new job, even, there is some sort of celebration evolving here for you in your month ahead. So have a little bit of fun, right? Yes, things are serious in life and we need to make some money. We need to, have a career that not only pays our bills, but of course, hopefully is fulfilling for us in some way. And again, you're kind of magically aligning with something wonderful here. But we don't need to do these things every single minute of every single day. When we embrace the power of positivity and fun and joy, the energy boost is like massive. Okay, and so that's coming in here for you guys. You gotta love it. Your challenge this month, the Magician. Okay, now the Magician is, for the most part, a really good card, really good energy. Okay, the Magician. You are the master magician, the manifester of your goals and dreams. Okay, this is all the power of you. This is about being focused on what you want. This can be about focusing on finding the resources that you need. And this Magician is in the upright. So this shows that everything you need is right at your fingertips. But why is it a challenge? Right? Maybe it's a challenge because maybe you don't have focus. Maybe you don't know what you want. Right? And, this can be like, I want to create something. This is the power of creation. And, this is, maybe where the challenge is patience, right? Because you're setting intentions, right? With the Magician, you're really focused, right? And then, of course, the Hanged Man shows up. So, patience may be a little bit of a challenge for you. I can see that for some of you for sure. But ultimately, the Magician being such a positive energy, it can be about believing in yourself, believing that you are your own magic maker, that you are in charge of your destiny. And if you're not going down the path that you really want to go down, you have the power to change it, right? So whatever it is, you have the ability to create, to find, to focus, to manifest, right? But we got to believe in that. We got to, really tap into some positive emotions to attach to our intentions, okay? Sometimes we may also need to be a little bit patient to find what we're looking for, right? Whether it's those resources or something that we have to learn or something that we have to uncover. Once we set our intentions with the universe, your order is taken, right? They're like, okay, yeah, Jimbo behind the counter, let's get Leo what they ordered and let's get it lickety split. Great. But if you're not ready to receive it, you're not open, you're not seeing things in a bigger picture, because often our manifestations come out of left field, right? Sometimes they come in as a seed of a massive opportunity and not just something major that hits us in the face. So let go of the need to control, okay? It'll be ready when it's ready, right? You can hear, you place your order at the diner, you hear the guy behind it, it'll be ready when it's done, that kind of thing. So a little bit of patience is necessary, and good thing patience with the Hanged Man is coming in. We also have in your challenge position 7 of Wands. Okay, so this can represent that your challenge here is a lack of confidence. The seven of Wands is a very confident energy, right? And so, but when we're looking at what is my block, what is my obstacle, right? Are you standing in your own way? Are you standing up for yourself? Are you confident? Are you bold? Are you facing life's challenges, or do you want to run away and hide and have some fun? Right? We all want to do that. But you have the power to overcome any challenges that you face. You just need to be confident in yourself and believe in yourself. Okay. Boundaries may somehow, in some way, need to be established or enforced. Here also, because the 7 of Wands is an energy of advocating for yourself or others, right? Do you stand up for yourself? Do you stand up for other people? Are you a person that is willing to lead, right? Leo, lead the charge into HR's office and say, hey guys, this company here is not paying us what we're worth. And we got to make some changes or we're going to lose all our employees, right? And so you might be that advocate for that. Okay, this is a pillar of strength, the 7 of Wands. I'm facing my adversaries, I'm facing my challenges, and I'm confident that I can make positive changes or that I can overcome them. And, of course, you've got the Magician there backing you up. So really, really kind of just straighten your spine, hold your chin high, and take care of business, right? Because you can get it done. Your blessings headed your way this month. Ace of Wands, look at that. Look at that. The Ace of Wands. Aces are lucky. Aces represent new beginnings, fresh energy, new perspective, new opportunities, portals of opportunity, the seed of potential. And the Ace of Wands is especially wonderful, especially active, right? Because this represents something new may be coming in here, or some improvement may be opening up to you, okay? And the potential for growth is actually really quite quick and vibrant, okay? So whatever that looks like to you, but the blessing is something new or looking at things in a different way, a new perspective, right? It's a breath of fresh air. The Ace of Wands especially is tied to your manifestations, especially with your career and your money, as well as a side part of that, right? Your Ace of Coins, of course, your Ace of Pentacles is very much tied with the actual money, but this is growth, right? This is growth, and especially in your career growth here. If you're retiring, then you're about to have some new adventures, brand new portal opening up for you there. So the Ace of Wands, aces, not only are they new energy, but they are also lucky. And the Ace of Wands, it's like, oh yeah, we got this in the bag. So super confident energy. Also, we've got the Devil in reverse. Look at you. You've got the power to turn things around, to flip the script, and to release yourself from any fears, anxieties, worries, negative situations, toxic people, or challenges that you face. If we're going to get the Devil card in the reverse is actually where we would prefer this bad boy to be. Normally in the Devil card, you're giving into your fears and worries and doubts. You're tied up, right? You're shackled per se, right? And so this is turning all that around, okay? And we already see this here, so believe in yourself. Now, if you work with toxic people or in a toxic environment, something new, if you care to look for it, right? It doesn't always magically happen. Sometimes you got to put in some effort, right? But that Ace of Wands shows that there could be a new opportunity out there that gets you out of a challenging or negative situation. You have the power to turn things around there. You may also, by the way, with that Devil card, if you've got like a snaky employee that works with you, okay, someone who, the Devil card, someone who you can't trust, someone who steals your work or your ideas, someone who throws other people under the bus, that kind of toxic person. Maybe they always only just talk about themselves, or, they think they're the center of attention. They think they're the bee's knees. This person could potentially, the blessing for you could be that they're out the door because they got a new job and whoa, this turns things around for you, right? But if not, you have the power to change. You could potentially get a new boss, right? Whether it's in your workplace where you are right now, or maybe it's somewhere different, right? But this can be a very challenging person or situation or energy, right? And we're turning that around. That is your blessing, and it is a wonderful one. Your advice from Spirit. We've got happy AI. Okay, so this is always a little bit of an interesting card, right? But happy AI represents technology. Computers, technology, that kind of thing. So, some of you here, you may use technology to help find you a new job, maybe help you to revamp your resume. You might find a job in science and technology somewhere here, right? AI is all around us. Now, number one, I would say the advice here is that yes, you can in some cases use technology to help you, okay? But also be cautious, right? We do have a Devil card showing up here, so we do throw a little bit of caution even though he is in the reverse. But be careful when you are using technology, computers, emails, that kind of thing. Number one, watch for scammers. Okay, but also number two, AI thinks it's all that, right? And the fact is if you write an entire letter or resume using only AI and you don't change anything, people can tell. Okay, I look at reports, I look at resumes, I look at cover letters, I look at all this kind of stuff, and I got eagle eyes, man. I know you've written this with AI and really didn't change much, okay? Because it sounds, number one, the language tends to be repetitive. Some science and technology tips here. But yeah, the language tends to be repetitive. Sometimes it's like a circular kind of concept or idea that goes around. You're like reading it, you're like, what? Sometimes the grammar isn't kind of what you would want it to be. There's a whole bunch of different things. Just like AI photos sometimes quite often get like appendages wrong, right? The hands and the feet and the arms, they all look weird. Okay, it's that same kind of thing. You can tell it in the written word there as well. But by all means, I mean, AI, love it or hate it, For pictures, I find it's maybe okay, or for thumbnails, it can be helpful. I think it's best kept for creating cat videos, but hey, maybe that's how you can make money online using technology. Make some cat videos. I'll subscribe to you. So use it with a grain of caution. Okay, don't be afraid of technology, but use it with a little bit of caution. We also have here advice from Spirit, Eight of Wands, okay? This is your time. The Eight of Wands can represent travel, so part of Spirit's message for you is go out and have fun and travel. This can also represent and be a reminder that whatever is standing in your way, you can overcome it. There's also a buzz in the air when we get the Eight of Wands. It can very much be tied to your manifestations, your intentions, your goals. Once you put them out into the universe, trust that the message has been received, okay? And really quickly. So something going to be happening really quickly for you in August, maybe even spilling over into September. Remember, you got the eclipse energy, so it does last a little longer, okay? But this is exciting energy with that Eight of Wands, okay? There's a lot of buzz in the air, a lot of activity. You might be quite busy, but, also things are flowing again, right? So embrace the flow of things and you will find your rewards. We'll close out your reading with a couple of manifestation cards. Money comes to me effortlessly and easily. Yes, who doesn't want that? If you have held thoughts in the past that the only way money can come to you is through your job, then let that thought go. Can you appreciate that as you continue to think that it must be what you experience? Tell a different story. Money can come from any and every direction. Okay? Be in the flow, man. Be in the flow. Be open to receive. We also have proclaim it to create it. To speed up any manifestation, think, talk, and write about your desire in the present tense only. I have all the money that I need. There is no past or future for the law of attraction. If you proclaim it as existing now, the universe will get busy very quickly. All right. I'll leave all that there for you, Leo. I hope there was something here for you. Again, if you enjoyed your reading, please do like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment in the heart in the box down below. Even if it's just a heart, I'll heart you back, and we'll just connect all our energy. But especially that like button. It is free for you completely. It's just hitting that thumbs up, and then you're done and you're on your merry way. But it really does help my channel grow and help the video get seen. So I appreciate that, and I thank you in advance. But I hope you have a wonderful eclipse season. Again, happy birthday, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.